Thanks for being with us this weekend. The film February has been described as a strangely sweet tale of friendship born out of a simple hobby. It is about a Mexican immigrant who struggles to fit in until he discovers ice fishing, of all things. Here to give us a little bit more information about this award-winning film is a director, Nathan Deming. Hello to you. Welcome.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
So this is so interesting. You said this is part of a bigger project that you've taken on about Wisconsin. I will let you tell me about it.
Yeah, I guess I'm what Sean Baker would describe as an indie lifer.
Okay.
And I'm making an indie film series about life in my home state of Wisconsin. 12 films, one for every month of the year. I'm going in order, so I've made 2.
Okay.
You can guess what's coming after February.
Uh-huh.
But I'm inspired. There's some other filmmakers who have done similar things at different times, but I think it's such a fun way to look at Wisconsin culture, Wisconsin people. I know I'm in Chicago, but we got a lot in common, you know, us. And,
there are cousins, is what I say.
Yeah. And for February, I thought it'd be really fun to shift the focus, because January is about kind of a very typical Wisconsin story about a 75-year-old white church volunteer who is a little cranky about a shotgun wedding happening. And then for February, I just wanted to completely shift perspectives and start to show how diverse the state actually is.
Okay, and what you found was the story. So tell me how you come up with this. How does it develop? How does it evolve?
Yeah, so we follow Miguel, who's just moved to Wisconsin from Mexico. He's immigrating in and living with his sister, who's been there a little bit longer, but Miguel basically doesn't talk for the first 20 minutes of the film. Like, he's frozen, he's in culture shock. And he just can't seem to kind of get in the groove. His sister's frustrated, her husband's frustrated. You know, they're like, where's that life and vitality that we know from you? And eventually the thing that opens them up is ice fishing. So, I mean, it started with just wanting to kind of show a very human, natural portrait of immigrants, different than, like, Wisconsin's kind of, unfortunately, a very divided state politically, right?
Right.
But wanted to start with the very basic, obvious human connection we all have, that this looks exactly like my ancestors moving to Wisconsin, you know, just a couple generations ago. We have so many things in common. There's way more that unites us than divides us.
Okay. And so is this an actual individual that you met in Wisconsin, or you came up with the storyline?
No.
Yeah, I guess, how did you find the people in the stories?
Yeah. Well, so this is a narrative, so it's all fictional.
Right.
So it's all just out of my head, out of research, and, like, you know, doing my research too. Once I decided that I wanted it to be a story about Latinos, like finding out that they're the largest minority group in Wisconsin. They make up 70% of the dairy workforce, which a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
So they're basically an engine behind the central image of the state, you know. And so besides that, I just wanted to, I guess, give a voice to a group that's there, but is still treated as guests sometimes, and that should change.
Yeah, and I think, too, because there's this proximity to Chicago, and Chicago's known as having a very large Latino community, I think sometimes we forget that all of those cities around Chicago, maybe in neighboring states, also tend to have very large Latino communities. I think we just think it's only Chicago.
Yeah, and they're huge in agriculture across the state of Wisconsin. There's, like, areas where they're more Hispanic than white in some pockets of Wisconsin.
Okay, so you're showing your film, and what has been the reaction when people see it?
So we just did this fun thing, which I'm going to do with the rest of the series. So I want this series to be like the Spotted Cow of movie series.
Okay.
You can only get it in Wisconsin in the month of the year that I make it in, and Chicago once, you know, like we're doing Minneapolis. But the reaction, we took it around the state this past month of February. We played like 30 cities in 28 days, and it was really positive. It was really exciting. And the best, most meaningful stuff for me was the Latinos who came out to see it and came up and said, that was accurate. That was our lived experience.
So they felt the connection.
Yeah, which, like, wasn't just me, obviously. That was the actors I worked with. That was my production designer, who are all Latino, bringing their...
And they're all people from Wisconsin that come in to do
Well, they're
some...
half California. Yeah.
So it's a mix.
It's a mix, yeah.
All right. Well, if folks want to see it here in Chicago this weekend on Sunday, we're going to put the information up on the screen. They can look up February Film, there it is, .com/screenings, and they can get more information about it and where they can screen it. It's tomorrow at 11 a.m., daylight savings time. Oh, don't forget that.
Don't forget that. at Facets, which is a really cool place. So it's free. That's the best part about it. And I'll be in conversation with another Chicago filmmaker, Lori Felker. So it should be a really good time.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, congratulations to you. I can't wait to see what the next film is. March.
Yeah, March. Yeah, for sure.
Busy, busy. All right.